Hello, hello, hello. We are back again. We were just at here for RuPaul's Drag Race. We are here for the beauty. The beauty wasn't the most beautiful thing. I'm sorry, y'all. The title says it all. I'm pissed at this ending. I didn't like the ending. I agreed to a cliffhanger. You got to do what you got to do. But I did not agree to this ending. Okay. I did not agree to this kind of ending. And yes, Sam, I see you. We're going to tussle over a certain person's transformation. We're going to tussle. Okay. We tussled when we're in a hangout spot watching it together. We're going to tussle now. Okay. So let me focus, y'all. We are here for the beauty. This is season 1. We are here for episode 7 to 11. So let me recap the episodes for y'all so we remember what it was. Episode 7 was called Beautiful Living Rooms. This is where they had a bargain between Myers, the boss of Cooper, and let me put up their pictures. So y'all know who I'm talking about cuz it's like she talking. Who's she talking about? Okay? So y'all see Cooper's, that is Evan Peters and his sidekick Rebecca. Well, Rebecca Hall isn't playing her anymore, but y'all get the gist of it. Um, so their boss, we see his family. We didn't know exactly all that was going on, but his wife was looking like she wasn't the beauty queen no more. And they had a daughter that had a rare condition. Okay. The daughter had a rare condition. And Frost came to their house and said, "Hey, I got this, new wonder drug that could solve all your problems. Your wife gonna look as beautiful as she wanted to. Your daughter gonna live too, and so could you. I just need you to hand over Cooper and Jordan. Hand them over, okay? Set a trap for them, y'all. They were going in there in their old headquarters to get all the data on the beauty so they could investigate because Jordan, she was infected. She was infected by someone who, lured her to the hotel room for some fun, and she didn't realize she was getting the beauty. So, Myers, their boss, and his wife, Myers and the wife took the drug. But for some reason, they go into a room and their daughter was waiting on them. And I'm like, y'all approve your daughter to get the drug before you did? Why didn't one of y'all take it, see how it works, and then get it administered to your daughter? But hey, I don't know if the daughter was on the lifeline. Okay. So they are young, flawless, and their daughter is supposed to be a older teen, but she is severely younger. At least for me, she looked more like 9 or 10 when she was supposed to be. She's like, this is a child's room. I'm a teenager. Okay. Episode 8, Beautiful Brothers. This is where all tensions arise. Again, at the end of episode 7, we're going into episode 8. Apparently, Jeremy and the assassin were snatched. Okay. While they were here to deliver Cooper and Jordan, they too were snatched with the hoods over their head and they were thrown in the pit. I call it the pit. Okay. Hey, Christine, I see you. Good to see you. Good to have you here. They were thrown in the pit, the assassin and Jeremy. Okay. Antonio is the assassin, y'all. I just prefer to call him the assassin. They were thrown in a padded cell. Then Cooper was taken out. Okay. He was taken outside to another room where he realized Meyer took the drug and Meyer's now younger. And Meyer gave him a coded message: do as you are told. Just do as you're told. And he just keeps on saying that because he knows Byron is listening and everybody's listening. And he's giving Cooper a direct message: do as you're told. Okay. So we learn about also in this episode about Antonio's past as a bodyguard. We learned how did the assassin come by this. I felt like they rushed his story. I really wanted more flushed out about this assassin, but it was a good story. He was a bodyguard. Byron, realized that he needed this beauty because there was an acid attack on one of his clients. He took the brunt of it. I think they said 80% of his body needed a transformation of some kind, skin graft. And his client just gave him a severance package and say, bye-bye. Thank you for your service. And left him there. And that's how Byron found him in the hospital. But he said, you know what? I need to be deceased to my family. I will continue to pay them and pay for their life, but my son, and he's talks to his wife regularly. My son has to think I'm no longer here. Okay. So we learned about the assassin and his backstory. Hey Cheryl, good to see you. Um Now Jeremy realized that he got maybe a bad batch, okay, because he got the one that is going to explode. Because I'm guessing if you catch it via the flesh, that's when you would explode. But if you get it directly through the vial, like the assassin did, maybe you're not set to explode. That's just my thoughts, y'all. Because if y'all realize the people who are exploding are the ones that have not gone through Byron. Okay. The assassin ain't set to explode, but he's getting boosters. Byron ain't set to explode. But but that was iffy because the doctor made it seem like they were set to explode or not. But I'm guessing everybody's set to explode and they just need the boosters to keep it at bay. But Jeremy does find out he got a ticking clock. He got a ticking clock. Okay. Now, episode 9, the evolution. We meet a new doctor. The doctor is Diana. Diana. She dresses in all white instead of just the jacket. She's in all white. She has created the deacons. The deacons are humanoid androids. They are walking amongst us, living as if they're humans, collecting data. Okay. Now her part and the beauty, they were both being funded by Byron, and Byron's like, yeah, I ain't got no more money for you. I ain't got time for you. We're going to throw everything into the beauty and all this marketing. Well, she goes and she sends androids down and she rescues all 4 of them, Cooper and Jordan, the FBI agents. And she also rescues the assassin, Antonio, and Jeremy out of that pit. Okay, y'all following me? So she takes them and say, hey, I've got a beauty here. We all can't get close to Byron. If we want to end him, and they're looking at Cooper, you're the only one that ain't taking the beauty and transformed. Alrighty, y'all following me? So Cooper is like, hey, I'll take it, because Byron knows what all of them look like. He does not know what Cooper is going to look like once he transforms. Okay, that's the gist of it for episode 9. So Cooper takes the shot. He goes through the transformation. How does he? No, actually, no. They were going to give him the shot. I'm sorry, y'all. They were going to give him the shot, but he decided he and Jordan go have relations again, and that's how you going to take it. That's how you going to get it. I don't know why he didn't just take the shot. I don't know why. But anyway, he and Jordan hadn't had either of them, so that's probably why they went and did it that way. Anyway. He transformed, and it takes him, 11, 12 hours? The assassins are playing goldfish. Jordan don't know what to do because it's hours, Cooper going through this transformation. And what he comes out as is a 12-year-old boy. The reversing process takes Cooper all the way back to a 12-year-old boy. And I wonder if every time, no, maybe not, because then I wondered every time you slept with someone and they slept with someone, if the regression would be further back. But no, because then Clara, the prostitute, would have had Jeremy aging way younger. I don't know why. There's no fundamental reason why. Then episode 10. The drug officially launches, okay? While, I know some of the members were like, why doesn't Cooper put some clothes on while he was the 13 or 12-year-old boy? It's because he ain't got no clothes in the hotel that fit him. It launches. They're at the hotel thinking they could get to Byron, right before it launches, because it's supposed to launch the next day. Well, Byron up it. Byron's like, it's out now. It's out now. Not only that, Byron's sons decide to inject their mother against her will. They danced with her, and then bloop, here you go, mom. You're one of us now. Now she was wearing that outfit from like Death Becomes Her. She was wearing that outfit from that girl that was giving away the Fountain of Youth in that movie. Yeah, she was wearing that bejeweled top and a silk skirt. But she tried to no longer be here, and she was on life support. Okay. So launch day happens. They don't know how to get Cooper close enough to Byron. But here's the thing. They took us away from this and takes us all the way to all was it episode 10? Mm, yeah, episode 10. They took us to the young lady. This young high school girl, I believe her name was Amanda. Was it Amanda? I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay. She was her friend had a nose job. The nose job wasn't healing right. There was another girl that came into the school after having the beauty looking like Gigi Hadid or Bella Hadid, and she got into a fight at the school. Another kid was shaking and carrying on in front of her. She saw the beginning transformations of people shaking and carrying on like they were having an epileptic episode. She's still intrigued. Okay, this is from the eyes of the teenagers in high school. So her friend is like, I want to look perfect. I need to be popular. I don't want to be invisible anymore, or I don't want to be bullied anymore. So that is their motivation for the beauty. Her friend goes and gets a full concierge service, including a very handsome two young men to help guide her through this. When the friend comes to, and she is a beauty in their standards. I think the friend looked more beautiful. And that's a standard thing with us in the membership. We think they look better before the beauty than after the beauty. The friend is stopped by the young man who helped her. Okay, not her nurse, the young man who helped her, and say, hey, if you know anyone who needs the beauty and they can't afford the spa treatment, give them my card. Give them my card. Okay. Y'all, he is transmitting the beauty by slapping skins. He is willing to sacrifice his body so other people can get the beauty. Okay. So she goes. Now here's where I had some tussling in the membership. Okay. The young lady cusses out her parents. Y'all don't know what the beep I'm going through, the beep in high school, and beep, it don't matter what you say. I'm going to be 18 in a week. I don't care what you say. Can you get out my face? She had major attitude. And I'm like, yeah, that couldn't be my parents. Yeah, that couldn't be my parents. I would have not woken up till the next day. Okay. So she goes, yes, Christine, the young man, she goes and she contacts the young man. She goes and she gathers up the valuables in the household and she pawns it to get the money to pay the young man. Now that young man decides, well, since I am D and dashing, let me make sure I have a potent form of the beauty running through my veins before I dip in and dip out. So he done met her at this restaurant. She was nervous as all heck. She looked beautiful. And he said, hey, I was 400 pounds before all this. You would never even sit here or even look at me. Okay. But you were beautiful. He telling her she's a beautiful girl and she's not believing him. So they go to the hotel room. She's like, I've never done this before, but she's doing it for the beauty. And she says, I don't care the consequences. I don't care what happens. I don't care. And that's when we learned he took a double dose of the shot. He took a double dose of the shot so he could be potent. Yeah, she's going to be 18 with no dollars. And she got what she paid for. Yes, he was dipping in and dipping out. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing, slapping skin. Now, Cheryl Davis, and Sam are the heart of this channel. Okay. They have the biggest heart around here. Sam's heart, I think, is a little bit bigger because we always have to pass Sam the tissue first. Okay. So if you're wondering with the members and the folks in here, Sam and Cheryl, definitely. Okay. I'm thinking, I'm sorry, y'all. She gonna be 18 in a week. Well, you gonna get this like you 18 now. You got what you paid for. You stole from your parents. You cuss them out. You come home and you're going through the beauty transformation, yet you're rolling in the closet. Like the members and I were talking about it, and you came out looking like the thing that crawled out of the pod from The Fly 2. If you ain't seen The Fly 2, you should watch it. You look like the thing that was crawling out the pod in The Fly 2. So yes, while Cheryl and Sam are the heart of this, and apparently the Black Queen, I guess you have heart too. I ain't got that much heart for her. I ain't got that much heart. And now you want to be saying, oh, mama, help me. Mama, help me. Mama, help. Mama and daddy was trying to help you, telling you, we don't know side effects. We don't know what's this. We can't afford this. And you said, forget mama and daddy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this because this is what I want. This is what I need. And I'm like, are we looking around? Are we looking around? Are we looking around? If all these people get the beauty, then modeling will be standard. Do you get that? If everybody's beautiful, what? How does that make anybody in society different? Here's Sam. Elle said she's young and no way did she think she'd be transformed into a creature. Okay. Side effects. The parents were trying to school her. Yes, you're going to say she looked like the Fly? Yes, she did. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yes, she got what she was begging for. Sorry, Ari, that's how I heard it in my head. Okay? Okay? She thought she'd still be a person. Well, again, she don't know how she's getting the drug. Okay? She don't know how she's getting it other than slapping skin. Everybody she's heard of got the shot. Now all of a sudden you want to lay for STD? Really? You willingly getting an STD. You willingly going unprotected out here. Now, you know these people need boosters. She didn't even think, how am I going to get a booster? I'm not on the roster. I'm not even on the roster that I got a shot. How am I getting a booster after 2.5 years? In my opinion, the message was, don't hurry up to grow up. It was. She's still a person. She is still a person. She is. That's exactly how I was meaning for it to be said, Elsa. Again, yes, I understand what you're trying to say, Sam and Cheryl. Yes, she is a person. But that person said, forget you to her parents, stole out the house, stole and gave up her body for this. Yes, she's young and wasn't thinking, yes, you are feeling sorry for her. And I'm happy for you to feel sorry for her. But the disrespect she showed her parents, she stole. She went and laid down with this dirty, dusty, I'm sorry, let me stop. This dirty eggplant she went and laid with to get an STD in order to look beautiful. And then you trusted him like, oh yeah, because of the transformation, you can never get pregnant. Because of transformation, that's what they said, you can never get pregnant. He ain't no scientist. He don't know. He don't know. He don't know. And here he is. He damn sure don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. He daggone sure don't know because he is out here getting a double dose. He just had a dose. He just transformed a month ago. And he getting himself another dose when it's supposed to be boosters. He got a full dose. He lucky he didn't go through another transformation. She'll never be the same. She will never be the same. 17, 18-year-old, find out consequences. Right. Right. She's young and inexperienced, but that's why her parents were trying to protect her. They were trying to protect her. Even the young man was trying to protect her. He said, you are beautiful. You know, you sitting here talking to me, you are beautiful. But she is beautiful, but she wants to be seen. Again, all these people getting beauty, it's now a novelty. It's going to wear off. Okay? It's going to wear off. Cheryl says, I know she's wrong, but it end up like a creature was just too much. Now, this is Ryan Murphy. Okay. If y'all have been around Ryan Murphy, if y'all been around American Horror Story, you will have seen creatures. Because of this beauty and transformations, I was waiting for a creature. I was waiting for a creature. Okay. Okay. I was waiting for a creature. I didn't know it was going to be this way, and it was pulling at your heartstrings. Okay. Waving the white flag. I can't convince Ari or else it. Well, there's a few other people in the comment section too, Sam. That's okay. You and Cheryl are the heart we need in this situation, or else everything will be burning into flames. Everything will be burning in flames. Y'all need to keep us grounded. Okay, keep us grounded. But here's the thing: Amanda or Franny. No, sorry, Amanda is Byron's wife's name is Amanda. She is on life support. Okay, she's on life support, and Byron has his own transformation. Now, he says because he knew what happened to the young lady, stop distributing beauty. Y'all, apparently 80% of the people are fine. It's 20% that are turning into all kinds of creatures, all kinds of things. So he said, stop distribution, stop all of that, pay what you got to pay, put out the checkbooks out there. Apparently, the Secretary of Defense turned into a 9-year-old boy, like how Cooper did. I guess in his head, because they're like, it's how you see yourself, is how you come out in the beauty. And I guess he saw himself as a 9-year-old child. But there ain't no reverse to it, not yet. But we find out that doctor, the android doctor, she created a reverse. And Cooper decides to be the guinea pig for it. Byron gives her everything she needs. His son is working with her. He don't know the son working with her to have his end, because the son don't want to stop being a billionaire. Okay, the son is like, oh no, we're not going to pay them. They signed waivers. They did this. No, we're not going to do that. Byron, who from the minute we met him has been sleeping with his secretary and any woman that would give her consent. All of a sudden, I'm supposed to believe that Byron cares about his wife, that she is on life support? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Byron don't care about his wife. All of a sudden, because she hot looking now, Byron never cared about his wife. The way he talked about her, the way she talked about, never cared about her. Now that was a shock to everybody, but I heard her how she was talking about how her age and her scars meant something. So when she was transformed, I knew she was going to try something dramatic. But for me to believe that Byron now cares about his wife after every episode he down into somebody, and I'm sorry, I just don't believe his whole transformation. So as I said, Cooper got this, brand new reversal drug by this other doctor, the deacon doctor, who has those androids all about. And all we see is his hand come out. His hand comes out. We see it's a grown man's hand, but that's all we saw of Cooper. Okay, at least he's a grown man. Here's my thing, y'all, and please walk with me. Yes, I hope they are renewed for season 2. We haven't heard yet, but it's early. Here's the thing. I don't know why it's in me that I think that doctor's up to something, and why do I think Cooper is a cyborg? I'm sorry. I think Cooper gonna come out being part his normal self and part android. I think she mixed it up, the DNA and everything in there, to make him like a Terminator cyborg kind of thing. I don't know why I think that, because of what she has there. We never saw that she was mixing the DNA. But I have a feeling Cooper gonna come back being, because everybody's face when they see him, they're like shocked. I don't know if they're shocked that he came back, or shocked that he probably got that one laser red eye like the Terminator. Byron is regretting everything. He could be. Cheryl says she wouldn't be surprised. He may have aged up to 17 years, maybe. For season 2, Ryan Murphy needs to do better with his writing. He does need to do better. He does need to do better with his writing. For season 2, it's like, here's my wish. I wish they had kept it where Cooper, the assassins, Jordan, they were coming after Byron, and Byron was going to do a big old speech, and Cooper, as his 13-year-old self, would be getting to him. trying to get to him. We could have started with Amanda, started and have Amanda have her transformation, and we don't even see what she turned into. You could have ended it right there. Amanda's mama opening the closet door and screaming, and we don't even know what Amanda turned into. You could have ended it right there. Or save Amanda for the second season. It's rolled out now because it felt rushed. Like we may not get a second season, so we need to throw it all in. You could have had Amanda. Second season, open up. Oh, the beauty's out there. The kids want it. All the kids want it. They're clearing out their college fund, doing all kinds of stuff because they want the beauty. Now, all of a sudden, we have the Amanda plot. We don't even know what happened to Cooper's boss, his wife, and the child. That felt like that storyline just fell away. It's like, what happened to them? Were they the ones that went and convinced the presidents for everybody in the cabinet to take it? Because remember, he was the head of the FBI, or maybe their branch of the FBI. That storyline kind of just fell away. There were too many storylines that just kind of fell away. Where's Clara? Hello? Hello? That is the major storyline. Where's Claire? Where is Claire? She had her transformation. We know her buddy who got her the shot. He got handled by the assassin, but they don't even know who Claire is. At least we could have known who Claire is. I'm thinking Claire and Clara, the same one who gave Jeremy his disease. I'm thinking it's the same person, even though it's two different actresses. But we don't even know. That's another storyline that ended. What about the nurse that handled the monkey that had the scratches on her arm? That storyline fell away and disappeared. There are so many loose ends that the young girl in high school could have been saved for second season. There's too many things happening for it to all be just dumped and lumped into these half hour episodes. Very true, I forgot about the boss and his family. Yes, we forgot too many. It might be another Nurse Ratched. Girl, please no. You know, that's the only thing I really can't stand about Ryan Murphy is Nurse Ratched is still sitting somewhere undone. Okay, American Horror Story, always. He always good with my American Horror Story, but that Nurse Ratched have me wanting to be ratchet about Nurse Ratched season 2. But y'all, that's The Beauty, episodes 7 to 11. Okay, all those storylines, nothing there. Nothing there. The young girl in high school could have been saved. Somebody else could have been the horrifying transformation. We could have been screaming, but I think Cooper's a cyborg. I don't know why. He gonna come out. We're gonna have the Terminator music with him coming out. But y'all, that's The Beauty. I don't know if it's coming back. I hope it closes up right. Those too many loose ends, too many storylines. I don't know. Why did Cooper's boss all of a sudden disappear? Too many storylines. It's just like when we had the Claire. Here's the thing. Here's how we know it kind of fell off. Y'all remember when we saw it in the beginning, we saw the young man walking in Italy and the assassin took him out for Byron. We saw that right away. Then they took us back and showed us that he's the one that stole it from the lab. And he was handled. We're like, oh, okay, that closed up a loose end. We know. Now we left with Clara. We left with that Jeremy's first doctor, the one that gave him whatever was either the liposuction or the gastric bypass, give him his cosmetic surgery. We don't know where he is. Again, there's too many loose ends, too many people out here that we just don't know. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. You're welcome for the breakdown. Yes, and y'all, we do watch things together as a membership, and The Beauty was one of those. We did watch those on Thursday nights together at the Hangout spot. You do not need to download anything. You just need to click the link and join the room to watch it. It's kind of like teleparty. And that's how we are away from YouTube and we avoid any copyright issues, at all. So The other thing we are watching on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. EST is RuPaul's Drag Race. We do watch that together. We don't have anything other than RuPaul watching together right now. We did watch the documentary One Love, the Bob Marley documentary. We didn't watch Tyra Banks together. We wanted to, but it was too many episodes. And we got to see we watched Sinners together. That was good. That was good fun. And we know the Oscars are coming up. I'm trying to get us to watch the Tiana Taylor movie together, but that's a 3-hour movie and we gonna need a 15-minute break in the middle of it. I don't know, because Love is Blind Sweden season 3 is coming up this Thursday, and that's one of my babies. Okay, absolutely love them. But y'all look out, I'm going to try and put Blue Therapy. I'm probably going to try and do that live on see, Christine, get out my head, get out my notes. Blue Therapy, I'm going to finish it up this weekend. Tomorrow I have Married at First Sight Australia. This week's episode, I'm doing it with JR. And at 5 p.m. EST tomorrow, we're covering the weddings of Love is Blind. But Blue Therapy, I probably will do on Tuesday, because Monday night is members night at 8:30. Tuesday will be Blue Therapy night. Wednesday night at 9 p.m. EST. Remember, we're watching Love is Blind's reunion. We're watching it live together. Okay, we're watching it live together. Go ahead, play. Okay, I'm probably going to watch it live. Members, I'm probably going to have it on both YouTube and our Hangout spot and see if that works. I don't know. It didn't work last time with my microphone. I'll see. But yes, definitely we are watching the Love is Blind reunion together. They better not disappoint me. It's 9:00 at night on a Wednesday. Then Thursday starts Sweden, so I have to watch those first 4 episodes and film recaps for you and have it post as well, okay? But Sweden is in. There's a new trailer. I also have a breakdown of a trailer with the membership. So there's lots of things, lots of goodies out here for y'all in the membership. And so definitely Blue Therapy is on Tuesday. I'll have to get that, okay? Blue Therapy. Me too, Sam. You'll start Blue Therapy in an hour. Yeah, someone storms off of Love is Blind High. I know who it is. Based on the dress and the hair. We know who it is. We know it's Amber. Ain't nobody else but Amber running off the stage with that hot mile high hair. Okay. But y'all, that's a run. It's going to be a lot. Dang, it's going to be a live every day. 2 tomorrow, 1 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday, another 1 on Wednesday. Then my recaps on Thursday, and then we live again Friday for our unscripted and for our RuPaul's Drag Race. And at the end of March, y'all, I am traveling for work, so I may have some shorts dropping instead of being live, but I may just go live. So members, I may just go live with the membership. We may have some fun while I'm on the road. How about that? But I thank y'all so much for being here. I'm pissed at Ryan Murphy at this ending. I was at least a little bit fine with All's Fair's ending. That was scripted as well. But this one pissed me off. I'm sorry, y'all. This one pissed me clean off because I was expecting a lot more out of this ending. So that's why this is called I'm pissed off. Pissed at the ending. So you better come back for season 2 because, my feelings is hurt. You're welcome, Lotus Egyptian Flower. You're welcome. It is fun. So let me, and y'all don't forget, it's a time change for those of you who are my international audience. We are going back 1 hour by tomorrow. So by tomorrow morning, we will be going back. We spring back. So we'll be an hour behind. And I have to remind my UK co-host of that fact as well. Okay. The ending is why I don't want to watch season 2. I'll watch it with y'all. Hey, if it's going to stay at a half hour each episode, I'll watch it with y'all. But I will do it in batches, these lives. First a group of 6 and then 7 to 11. That's how I'll do it. Okay. Oh, spring ahead. I'm sorry. Spring ahead, fall back. Spring ahead. So we losing an hour. I know we losing an hour. We are losing an hour. So I got to remind my co-host about that. Spring forward, fall back. Yes. Thank you, Cheryl. I was getting it confused in my head. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. The beauty was not a thing of beauty, but we will listen out for season 2 and I will let you know if season 2 is coming out. Right now, Married at First Sight Australia, we have Love is Blind Ohio, Love is Blind Sweden coming up, and Blue Therapy will be Tuesdays live. Thank y'all so much. And as I always say, I'll see you on the next one.